Every person around me hasn't eaten for 41 days and they're in a crazy state of trance. If you're into weird, wild, and bizarre rituals, don't go anywhere as I take you to a festival in Southeast India. This is the most intense human emotion you'll ever see in your life. Right now, I'm literally at the southernmost tip of India. When you see the coconut trees behind me, it feels like Thailand or the Philippines. We have the mountains in the distance, the Indian Ocean's right there. So the mission right now is after we fill up our car, we're gonna drive 4 hours to the area where the festival is gonna take place. This video is happening totally spontaneous, on a whim. I don't know who we're gonna meet, but I got the goosebumps because it's gonna be freaking epic. Immediately thrown into the chaos here on the streets, trying to make sense of everything. You know you're in the countryside of India when the sign is not in English, because everybody here speaks English. Dussera is a vibrant Hindu holiday that celebrates good over evil. The people here go all out, cross-dressing to resemble the goddesses and fasting for 41 days to prepare their bodies to enter a state of trance.
No eating. Already fasting 41 days.
Over 100,000 people have come here to worship, and everyone is telling me that I'm the only foreigner they've ever seen at this festival. We are hopping in a rickshaw to take us to some outer villages here. We just found our first devotee here on the side of the road, and he's all dressed up. You look very nice. You can see people just chilling outside their houses. They're getting ready, they're getting dressed. Are you from here?
Chennai.
You're from Chennai? So you came from Chennai for Dussera here?
Yes.
You took an overnight bus. That's a long time. On Tuesday, what's going to happen here at the festival?
Surya Sankaram.
What does that mean?
One beast was killed by God.
We're walking around the villages here and we're starting to get in the spirit. And you can see this guy, he has a double nose ring. He's got the thing coming from the hat and it's going inside of his nose. Thera Chendur is the epicenter of Dussera, but it's also celebrated all around India. Depending on the region, you might find different traditions. But here, you can see men worshiping goddesses while giving blessings and taking donations. But things are about to get pretty wild. I have no idea what is going on right now, but I'm being followed by these people with the hands. Kids, they're saying, let's go, let's go. Well, we're going. This guy is going around his village, drinking coconut, smashing it on his head, and being really aggressive. And I asked him why, he just says, that's how monkeys act. That was a total mind f***. And if that has any indication from what we're about to see the next few days, it's gonna be insane. It's early morning, so everybody's kind of standing around, eating breakfast, and pretty soon they're gonna start getting dressed for the main event, which is happening later today. English? Speak English? Hindi? It's really interesting, the people here, they don't speak English or Hindi, they just speak Tamil. Almost everywhere else I've been in India, you can communicate with English, or you can find someone that speaks English, but here, it's very difficult. In this temple right here, everybody's starting to get ready, get prepared. You can see it's not just a quick thing, it takes many hours to dress up. They even have the bras on, they have the jewelry, they have the lipstick, it's like the full thing. How do you feel? Good. The goddess Kali represents death and destruction. You can recognize her by her blue face paint and many hands. What I find interesting is how cross-dressing as a means of worship can also provide an outlet for Indians who don't identify with traditional genders. I'm here with Mohel. Him and his whole family are about to start getting dressed for the main event. It's so fascinating how the entire house here turns into a makeup studio. These are just some of the costumes that the kids and the adults are going to be wearing here, which take up a large portion of the house. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This guy looks like a mixture of Freddie Mercury and Sacha Baron Cohen, but more like Freddie Mercury. Look, you look like him. Same. Same. I'm with Madhuhashini, and she speaks perfect English, and so far she's been a lifeline for helping understand what's going on. How old are you?
10.
You're 10. You speak the best English here.
Thank you.
So I want to know, how do you feel that you're putting all this makeup on and you're getting all the dress? How does it make you feel?
They're putting the traditional, though they're not feeling anything.
What god or goddess are you dressing as?
Muttaraman.
Mataram? Mataraman. Can you explain what happens during Dussera festival?
They are just praying for what we have to think that have to be true. That's That's why they are just putting like this get-ups.
The men here, do they enjoy dressing as women?
Yeah.
In my country, if a male dressed as women, they're considered to be gay or transsexual. Is it the same here?
They are not like this and that. This is a festival, so everyone knows about this.
Anything you do in India is colorful, whether it's Holi festival or just walking down the street. And this is another example of that. Everything is colors. It's very festive. The sound of drumming captures my attention as people rush towards the temple. I have no choice but to chase the mob and weave through the crowds. I have no clue what's going on. This is wild. Everybody's dancing already, trying to figure out what's going on. You see behind me, they're all in a state of trance. This person is nearly gonna pass out. Right here is a giant tub of orange juice that they're passing around. I had my shoes on and they yelled at me, oops. And in here is a temple where they're doing a blessing, literally shaking and quivering as he's blessing this lady. I've seen a lot of crazy in this world, and I've never seen anything like this. I'm getting blessed by this guy over here. I have not been blessed. Thank you. What do you think about Dussera?
This feels good.
Nice. Why do the men dress the women?
They worship like God, the goddess.
Walking in a village somewhere, just following wherever they're walking. Through a combination of fasting, prayer, and music, the goddess of death enters the worshipper's body and controls their movements. And the person possessed is unconscious from what he is saying or doing. The things I'm witnessing here makes me believe that Hindus are the most devoted believers on the planet. If this is intense now, I can't imagine what I will see later tonight. We are heading now to the beach where all the festivities are going to go down. You can see the lines and lines of cars and buses behind me. Everybody heading to the main event. There's a lot of people here. I'm sticking my head just out the window and you can see the cars are driving like 3 inches away from me. It is absolutely insane. We are now 2 miles outside of the grounds where the festival is happening on the beach. And look at all these people walking in. Okay, what's your name?
Rajesh.
Rajesh, he stapled the tongue onto his lip. Is it hurt? Painful?
No.
We are now following Rajesh to the temple to see what's going to happen, what's going to unfold. It's basically a Kali is the most spiritual ones here, and these are the guys who are fasting for 41 days. It's only 2:10 p.m. right now, which means for the next 12 hours, these guys are going to be here paying dedication on the beach to the Hindu goddess. You can see like it's this whole festival. There's food vendors, trampolines, entertainment, people camping out in trailers, sleeping on the floor, and a lot of people dressed up in different colors. It's basically like Coachella with no drugs. Rajesh is walking barefoot and it must be 100 degrees outside, dripping down the face in sweat. So many accessories on his body. I can't imagine how hot he feels right now. In front of me, I see tens of thousands of people in the street, just masses of people. What is the god?
Black Kali.
Kali.
Black Kali.
But
Yes.
Kali is a goddess?
God. This is the Black Kali's temple. Black Kali's temple. Black Kali's temple is there.
They're throwing water on us.
Yes.
Rose water. Rajesh.
Holy.
Rajesh, come
my
on.
mom.
He said
Don't say
Rajesh.
mom. Our mom.
Mom.
Mom. Yes, mother.
He's your
Our
mom.
mother.
I called him by his name, Rajesh, and then his friend came up and said, no, we call him Mom. He's our mom. Interesting. Just a few minutes ago, I was walking with this guy and he was acting totally normal. And now he's completely in a state of trance, in another world. The fire is literally burning this guy's beard. I'm stuck in this side. Everyone's pushing me as I go by. People are carrying fire. The dude who is leading this parade literally has a spear through his cheeks. Does that hurt? Does it hurt? Pain? Pain? Whatever just happened is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I don't say that lightly. Okay, we have just now entered the temple. They're parading through, screaming, dancing, crying, painting themselves. What's happening? As we walk through the temple now, they get more and more intense and more spiritual. Look at this. They literally need people to hold them up. Even as we come out of the temple, my friend Rajesh is still shaking. He has so many helpers like around him, holding him up and giving him support. Like they encourage going in a state of trance. It's a good thing. It means that you're closer to God. Are you okay? Okay. Are you okay? 2 hours ago I was walking with him normal on the street, and now he's just like, has just been in a state of trance for these last 2 hours. You feel okay? Okay? No problem? No problem. Now I'm heading with Rajesh to the beach after he's made a pilgrimage here. We're going all the way to the water. You can see the sea of people behind me. It is absolutely mind-blowing how many people are here. As they say, India is the country of color, and behind me, I think you can see why. How do you feel right now?
This thing is very happy to, proud and happy for this moment.
Can you explain what's happening in your head when you're like this?
He's speaking very spiritual. In and hope of this moment, he has very headache, and he cannot open his eyes and anything.
And everyone's staring at me because I am the only white person here in this entire festival, which makes it extra special. After dark, I am told the most powerful rituals occur on the beach. I wander around for an hour or so until the drumming starts back up again and the spirits come out to play. It's so smoky, I'm literally crying. I don't know how these people can do this. These ladies are walking with fire. It's like, I can't even open up my freaking eyes. It's hard to even scratch the surface of what Dussera means for the Hindu people. But by witnessing people pray and push their bodies to the extremes, I am reminded of what this festival is all about. The triumph of good over evil and the pursuit of inner transformation. I can definitely say that after being here and witnessing Dussera over the last few days, I myself am transformed.